Bungie has released their new website for Destiny, giving us a closer look at all 3 of the classes in this well-awaited game. Let's take a quick look. So we have the Warlocks, the Titans, and the Hunters. And Destiny has also a rich story that they're releasing with this on the website.
And yeah, I mean, Bungie is usually pretty good at world building and storytelling and that kind of thing. I read a lot of the comments. The article itself was short, so I read a lot of the comments afterwards. People seem to be disappointed in the character models and the classes that they've seen so far.
I'm surprised that we're disappointed in the classic, because it seems to follow sort of, the video didn't really show it that much, but it seems to follow the classic healer, tank, DPS, holy trinity of gaming. And I like that. I like it. But
yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game that didn't fall into that trope. I mean, that's been the standard since first edition Dungeons & Dragons, so I don't know what everyone's complaining about.
Mm-hmm. Well, and keep in mind, it's still super early in beta. I mean, you could be throwing stuff in and making changes up until, what, release date's September, so changes until late.
And haters gonna hate.
Exactly. So, I mean, you know, people don't like it, do better.
Some character, like, races, I guess, or just races, not character races, in this world that do remind me of Mass Effect, such as the Vex, a machine race made of brass-like material that are relentless, calculating, and very Geth-like. And they are in opposition to the Awoken, another sentient machine race. So that's kind of cool. And we also have the Cabal, a professional military group that openly settle darkness-corrupted areas, and will shoot you. We'll shoot you no matter who you are. And then there's the Fallen, Exos, Humanity, and the Hive. So it seems to be that they're crafting a rich net of species from across the galaxies.
And was this the first reveal that it does take place in our solar system? You've got Earth and Venus and Mars and the Moon?
I don't know that this existed before, but yeah, they were saying that Mars and Venus were terraformed. That's why humans are there. It's cool. And then during the Traveler and the Darkness mythos, and you know, letting in all the other different species or races, I guess. From it reminds me of, what is that thing in Mass Effect? It's like a kind of like a portal that you can shoot through.
Oh, they're not the gates. They're
like gates. So yeah, it does remind me of Mass Effect.
Hyperspace travel and.
But this time, EA isn't telling anyone to finish the last game super fast, so maybe it'll be fun and have a good story. What do you guys think?
I mean, I'm concerned that all the, like, with any story, you want to have your, you know, your main characters and you want to have your depth. But I'm worried that if they put too much time in the depth and not enough time into the discovering the depth, I'm going to use like World of Warcraft for an example. They did a really good job of guiding you through the canon that they have and the stories that they have, and showing how deep it is without overwhelming you with it.
It was as deep as you wanted it to be.
Exactly. You could take as much out of it as you want, or you could just go and kill bunnies for 6 hours.
I think you could go in here and shoot the equivalent of bunnies for 6 hours.
Well, then I'm gonna buy the game.
Death
to bunnies, simulator. I guess. Yeah, a brass dude killing bunnies.
Now, for me, it all hinges on whether or not Bungie is pushing more time and energy into the campaign or into the multiplayer. because that was always the balance they had to try to find with all of their Halo games, was which half of the game do they really want to develop.
Well,
let's be honest.
They did focus on it a lot, though.
Right.
Like
Well, let's be
their
honest. The multiplayer is what made
presentation.
Bungie in Halo.
Sure.
So I mean, if you're going to abandon that, you've got to have. And I mean, the Halo is no longer with Bungie anymore. So.
Right.
Well, I think the focus of their presentations was heavily on the multiplayer aspect and meeting different people and joining parties together, which I thought was great. But we'll see when it comes out finally. What do you think of the new details we have about Destiny from Bungie? Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.